We are living in a computer-programmed reality, and the only clue we have to it is when some variable is changed and some alteration in our reality occurs. We would have the overwhelming impression that we were reliving the present, déjà vu, perhaps in precisely the same way, hearing the same words, saying the same words. I submit that these impressions are valid and significant, and I will even say this: such an impression is a clue that at some past time point a variable was changed, reprogrammed as it were, and that because of this an alternative world branched off.
Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Navigating the Astrological Matrix. I'm your host, Robert Fee. No, sorry. I'm a little carried away with myself. Good morning, and welcome to the Wednesday part of my show, which is called Navigating the Astrological Matrix. I'm your host. I'm your guide. I am your navigator, Robert Phoenix, and we're going to be talking astrology for the next 2 hours. And there will be the free reading portion of the show. You know, I should probably get my, hold on, let me get this up here. I have to rearrange my screens just a little bit so I can be in better control of the situation. There we go. Right. We are in alignment. Okay, so today is the 30th of November, a day I'll always remember. And we are just about ready to kick into December. And December is really where, in a lot of ways, for me at least, the energy of Sagittarius really picks up. You know, when we're dealing with like Sagittarius in November, you know, November is a really inspirational month. If you look at the numerology of November, it's the 11th month in the Gregorian calendar, which is great. I mean, this is where Sagittarius has its roots, in the 11th month. But in the 12th month, it's where it actually gets played out to its largest extent, which is 3 weeks, right? So the 3 vibration is actually a very convivial vibration. It's all about celebrating. It's about going out. It's about partying. It's about having a good time. If you're born in either March or you're born in December, which are both 3 vibration months, the first part of your life up until about, 26, 27, is actually a fairly positive, easygoing, adventurous, curious time. People that are born in December or March, generally speaking, have pretty good childhoods. Not all of them, but I'd say generally speaking, because that's the 3 vibration. The three vibration is probably the most easygoing and sympathetic vibration of all the numbers in the, classic numerological system. And that is the foundation of the life, at least, the 3 vibration. If you're born in, say, myself, for instance, September, which is the 9 vibration, that's a very different template for the life, because the 9 is all about letting go. And so people that are born in September, the first 26 years of their lives, they are here to learn soul lessons, which is all about nine is the number of the soul. So they're here to experience letting go, and all that pertains to it. So Anyway, this is an astrological show. I'm getting off on a little numerology today, but it's kind of a cocktail. It's kind of an astro cocktail. I've got a new post up on my site at robertphoenix.com. You can go check it out. I got into I took what I find, and what I find is interesting, and maybe you can apply this to your own life, is that when I write a post, I'm trying to tap into the astrological nuance of the day or the time or the month, and have that come through my post. And I became more aware of that in the early part of Scorpio, when I started to write about my time in Oakland and some of the more scorpionic things going on. And I felt very at home with that kind of process in going beneath my skin or under my skin to get some of these details out, and to write from a scorpionic place. And to some extent, to write from a Sagittarian place when I was looking at Thrive, which is very, I came from kind of a multidisciplinary sort of vector with Thrive, and to try to piece together as many things as possible with Thrive to give people an understanding about what I think might be happening, but also at the same time, I did my best not to be, zealous about it, and to leave a few openings and outs in the movie so people could make up their own minds, watch it. It's taken off like wildfire here where I live in California. Just across the bridge from where I live is Marin County, and the Marin County people are just running with Thrive. It's fascinating, because I've been talking about the stuff that's been in Thrive for years, and a lot of these people will just, they'll turn me away. Oh, it's so negative. You're so negative. Like there's a friend of mine, well, an ex-friend of mine, who is, she's got a business, and her business is she's a marketer for an alternative healing process called Matrix Energetic Healing, and it's this guy Stephen Lewis, and basically Stephen Lewis is he's the radionics genie to the stars. How it works is he'll take a photo of you, Polaroid photo, and quote unquote put you on the tray. The tray is this small, sort of electrical contact plate with some wires coming off of it, and there is a vault of people with their photos on trays. Literally, probably thousands of them, to be honest with you. And they pay $100 a month. $100 a month to be on this tray. Think about that. $100 a month to be on the tray. That's $1,200 a year. $1,200 a year times thousands of people. You get the sense that this is a lucrative business. So he's got a computer program that is constantly scanning your auric fields, your subtle bodies, for all kinds of maladies. And then what happens is based on his program, which is, radionics, that is tweaked. You're always getting kind of updated and upgraded. It's like your program keeps getting updated. Your software, your biosensory software is getting upgraded. I don't know. I have my doubts about it. Look, I think that radionics and healing at a vibrational level I think it's right on. Everything starts as a vibration. Everything's energy, right? So I'm not disputing that what Stephen does is good or bad or right or wrong or fake or real. I was on the tray for close to a year. To be quite honest, I didn't notice much of a difference. Anyway, my friend goes out and gets subscribers, people to sign up for Stephen's service. And anyway, she's been a good friend for a long time. But she would always put me in this like friend ghetto. right? She's an Aquarian, so everything has to look really upbeat. You know, upbeat. It's got to be positive, upbeat, positive. And I'm just a negative nabob. So I would be in her friend ghetto. In fact, she didn't even want to subscribe, or not subscribe. She didn't want to advertise on my website or richer. And quite frankly, you know, if I painted Stephen's work in a positive light and I supported it, there would be people that would have signed up for that service. And again, I am not saying that what Stephen is doing is good or bad or right or wrong, or I'm just telling you that my experience around it didn't really impact me. I'm withholding judgment around matrix energetic healing. So my friend lives in Marin, which is where I'm going with all of this. And she's an Aquarian. It's an Aquarian moon. I feel like I can talk about it. But I got put in her friend ghetto because I was negative. Now all of a sudden Foster Gamble comes out and he's got Barbara. See, this is what happens. This is how Thrive works, right? Oh, Barbara Marx Hubbard is in Thrive. Well, her heart's in the right place. She feels, you know, she's been around for a long time. She's a veteran of the new age. She really just wants a better world. Well, you know, she's in there. Hey, look, it's Amy Goodman. Hi, Amy. Amy's fighting the good fight. She's in there. Oh, hey, there's Nassim. I love Nassim. Nassim is a nice guy, too. Don't get me wrong. Very nice guy. Super nice guy. Nassim has been working on free energy for a while, and he doesn't have anything. And apparently he had some kind of investor. An investor wanted too much money and too much of a split. Hey, look, man. If I've got free energy, and I want to get that thing out there, and somebody's willing to, you know, front me the money to get it out there, and I'll give them, you know, maybe more of a disproportionate split so I can be the father of free energy. Are you kidding me? I'll take that. I'll take that any day. You know, and if it's supposed to be, you know, quote unquote free, then why not just do it, man? Just do it. I mean, if this is your calling and what you're here to do, just go do it. Screw the split. You know, get as much as you can. People always have money. They're always going to have leverage on you. So if it's not that guy, it's going to be some other person. It's rare when somebody who has money says, "Hey, just take it, please, just take it." You know, just please. It's just, you know, my pleasure to give you money to do that. Very rare, extremely rare. Anyway, Thrive is now being adored by my Marin County friends. You know, and I've been, you know, knocking at their door. Hey, check this out. Oh, negative, dark. But Foster Gamble does it, makes a really nice movie, really nice music, gets all those people they believe in. Hey, look, there's Patrick Flanagan. I saw him at Earth Dance. And then all now becomes, yes, we can. Yes, we can. You know, I'm sorry, I like a lot of these people, but a lot of them are sheep. They just go along with the tide. They just go along with the pack. They just go along with the herd. So, anyway, there's my rant on Thrive, my Aquarian moon rant on Thrive. I also have another Aquarian moon rant, and it has to do with Twitter. I got on Twitter yesterday, and you know, I was just having fun with Twitter. I was just playing with Twitter. I was twittering away. It's an Aquarian moon. Why not? Let's get into Twitter a little bit. And I had somebody who has been a friend and followed my website and my radio show, and all of a sudden, you know, sees that I was tweeting with somebody in a way that might have been construed as flirtatious. Well, I don't, you know, so what? So fucking what? Okay, I don't care. You know, it's an Aquarian moon. It's Twitter. Are you kidding me?